What's up, guys? It's Living Survival, and today we're going to take a look at the Mora Pathfinder and try to cure my cold. So stick with me. Morning, guys. So today we're going to take a look at a knife that was just sent out to me. Now, I did a couple videos back on the Mora Bushcraft Black, and it's a great knife. And today we're going to look at the Mora Pathfinder knife. Just a little bit larger version of the Bushcraft Black. Got a few little minor differences, so we're going to take a look at that. So I'm also fighting off a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to do some pine needle tea and try to get a little vitamin C in my life today. Now, the Mora Pathfinder is pretty similar to the Bushcraft Black. Comes in a nylon sheath, and on the back of the nylon sheath there is some attachment options for hooking this up to the molly on your bag if you prefer to use your knife that way. There is a plastic insert in here, and then of course the Pathfinder knife as well. Now, the Pathfinder's pretty similar to the Bushcraft Black. It's got the same black anti-corrosive coating on it, high carbon steel. It's got this nice, really sharp 90-degree spine on it, which I think makes it an excellent option for a bushcraft knife. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's got the rubber coated handle there, so very comfortable in the hand. It does have a longer blade than the Bushcraft Black and a little bit different blade style to it. You can grab the Bushcraft Black here, just so you guys can see the differences here. You can see that it's got the same rubber handle on it, a little bit different color pommel on it, black as opposed to the red, but you can see that the blade itself is much longer. It's also a little bit wider as well, and has a little bit different blade shape. So this is going to be a great knife if you need just that little bit extra reach, or a little bit longer blade for batoning and things like that. Definitely two great knives from Mora. Making some pine needle tea this morning. Just going to use this small stove from Bushcraft Essentials. Alright, so here's a log I cut the other day, and just going to go ahead and process this down using the Bushcraft Black. It's got that nice long 6-inch blade, so we shouldn't have a problem processing this wood down at all. I am going to start at the edges, as I always do with bigger logs, and we'll take those off first. I got no problem hitting the handle on these. I've used the Bushcraft Black that way plenty of times, and it works perfectly fine. There's one edge. Second edge. Third edge there, and our fourth edge. So then we can just go ahead and process the main piece of wood down, and that extra length in that blade really does come in quite handy. You can see it batons right through there, no problem. Yeah, real nice. Don't have to process too much because we're just going to make a couple cups of water there for pine needle tea. Go ahead and get a bunch of this processed down here. Grab some of this birch bark here. The one thing I don't have for this GSI cup is a top, so I guess what I can use is use some of this tin foil that I always carry around in my Altoids tin, and that'll make our water boil a lot faster. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure I am to a boil here, and yep, so we'll just go ahead and take that off of the heat, and then I'm just going to throw in some of these pine needles that I collected, some spruce needles, and just let those kind of steep in there for about 10 minutes or so. Cover this back up to keep it nice and warm. And we'll let the rest of this wood burn down in the stove here. Alright, so while I'm doing that, let's take a look at the sheath here. You can see that it says Mora on the front there. Pretty nice nylon sheath. It's very thick and has grommets up top and on the bottom. It has a plastic insert in the middle there, and some webbing on the back there that you can connect it. It also has this strap that I guess you could use as a belt loop, but really it's made for you know, connecting it to your pouch, to the outside of your pouch. So not really, doesn't really have a belt loop option other than, you know, that there. So the knife held up fine there to all the batoning and everything. Has that nice 90-degree spine that you can strike your ferrocerium rod with. So and it's got the same comfort ergonomic handle as the Bushcraft Black. So if you're looking for something that's just a little bit longer and a little bit beefier than the Bushcraft Black, the Mora Pathfinder is going to be for you. Excellent knife for bushcrafting. Definitely nice and piney. And I needed it. I've got a little cold right now, so it's definitely going to help boost vitamin C in my body a little bit. And of course, nice hot liquid is always good on a fairly cold day like today. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the Mora Pathfinder knife. Definitely a great option. It is more expensive than the Bushcraft Black. It's a little over $100, but you know, it's a knife that'll hold up just like any other Mora. You can definitely beat on it, even though it's not full tang. You can definitely beat on this knife pretty hard. It's got that extra blade length than the Bushcraft Black, and of course the nice 90-degree spine there for your ferrocerium rod. Nice comfort handle, and you know, definitely works good with or without gloves. Definitely good for carving and batoning through wood and doing all your camp craft type activities. Not overly impressed with the sheath. You know, it serves its purpose. It does have some molly options, and it does have some grommets here for you know, tying it and lashing it onto your packs and things like that. It does have a retention strap here. I mean, it's not going to fall out of the sheath or anything. But you know, a knife of this quality and price, I would probably look into getting, you know, a leather sheath made for it or something like that. I'll probably get some leather sheaths made for this and the Bushcraft Black as well, because those are definitely two great knives to keep in your bushcrafting or survival packs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments below. And as always guys, subscribe for more videos.